Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 3, Episode 7. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also do reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So we have one comment from last week, and that is from Kid the King. Hey, boo. Hey, Lady T, I was thinking that Whitney's husband got fired because of that body painting scene. Remember, Whitney was making sex noises and everything. They gave me a case of secondhand embarrassment. I was like, yeah, I get what you're saying. And I'm thinking that the company may be, he was working for, they may be Mormon, and they was like, okay, we don't really like that, but she's still paying her tithes, so we gonna overlook that. But now you no longer want to be a part of the church, so therefore we're gonna check deuces to your husband, because y'all remember that was way last season. That was months and months and months ago, and y'all didn't say nothing. And just now that she has decided she no longer wants to be Mormon, now it's all of a sudden the issue. But I also get what you're saying. So that's all the comments have. Thanks, Kid the King, for comments, and let's go ahead and get into these notes. Now let me find my notes first of all. Where are we at? Oop, into forward. There we go. Notes. I need to be more prepared. Okay. She all in her feelings that Angie Harrington then showed up to Whitney to have this choir rehearsal. First of all, that's her cousin. Why wouldn't she be there to support? Anyways, Whitney and Angie, they outside in the building practicing like they are 4 years old and they trying to get it ready for their pageant. Jen is going on to how Angie's husband, by posting those posts, he was diminishing her family. Doing that whole shy exposed mess. And I was like, girl, you wasn't worried about your family or the people that you was allegedly stealing from. When you decided, you know what, I'm going to allegedly be out here stealing from the elderly folks and vulnerable folks, you wasn't thinking about the consequences that could be upon your family, and you sure wasn't thinking about the people you was allegedly stealing from. So why you want all this sympathy now? So now Lisa and Angie Harrington's friends, they kind of sort of going back and forth. And my thing is, why are we giving all this? We need to protect Lisa. Lisa don't need to be protected from anybody, because the same energy that's going towards her, she has done to other people. Like, what are we doing? Y'all to Angie K, I guess that's what her name, and this other girl, y'all going back and forth with Angie. Basically fighting Lisa's battles for her when she didn't ask you to, but I guess you're supposed to fight Lisa's battle if you're supposed to be friends with her. I don't know. Lisa, y'all are mad on Lisa's behalf because Angie Harrington's husband said something about Lisa on his little fake Instagram post. But y'all ain't said hello dog kiss foot, nothing about Lisa getting on the national of the TV saying that Meredith and her family was posers, that she didn't hunt on half of New York, her husband can't keep a job, and that's why they can't buy a house. That's just what she said about Meredith, and Meredith was her best good friend. She has said that Whitney and her husband were swingers. She was basically like, Whitney is beneath me in every sort of way, shape, and form. And then she also said that Heather was a good time girl while she was in college. But y'all over here, so upset for Lisa. I'm going to need y'all to sit down somewhere. Now Whitney is basically trying to make it about herself. Like, oh my goodness, I'm sitting here in a matching outfit at Angie, and Angie's husband has said these things. Girl, this ain't about you right now. Don't make it about you. And I was thinking, Jennifer Shaw, you are trying to hold Angie accountable for something that her husband did. So are we supposed to hold Coach Shaw accountable for what you've allegedly did? And I am so glad when Angie was like, well, what's the things you're being accused of? Is Coach Shaw taking the heat for me? Jen didn't like that, but I appreciate it. Because you hold me accountable for my husband was doing. So are we supposed to hold Coach Shaw accountable? Questions. Heather had to come outside because they disrupted her choir rehearsal or audition she got going on. And basically, she was like, Jen, I love you dearly. But how can I put this? The with all you got going on and that these allegations that they're going towards you, Angie's husband Chris putting up these Instagram posts is the least of your worries. You should be more concerned about you going to jail for these things that you have allegedly done. You be more concerned about that than what people are saying on the Instagrams. And I totally agree with her. It's the fact that Jen sat here and called, I think, Angie Harrington materialistic. That I'm like, really? You got nerve, gall, and audacity because I'm going to keep on saying this over and over again. So if you're not here for me continuously talking about what Jen has allegedly done, and I'm going to continue to say allegedly because I don't want nobody out here suing me, and I think that she pled guilty, but we're going to still use the word allegedly. So you basically allegedly financed your whole lavish lifestyle by defrauding, scamming, scheming, hustling elderly and vulnerable people out of their money, but you sitting here calling somebody materialistic. I'm gonna need you to stop. Lisa, usually I be trying to be respectful and the things that I say, but I'm gonna just go ahead and flat out here and say this. Shut up. You're basically mad that people are doing to you what you've done to them countless of times. She talked about somebody called her. Wait a minute. Now I'm trying to figure out what I said. Oh yeah, my notes. Y'all forgive me. Like Meredith was supposed to be somebody that you considered a sister. Even though you got with Seth, who used to be with your sister, that's another time, another story. You talked about this woman like a dog, and you just thought you saying sorry, and she's supposed to forgive you just like that. And then you went on posting Heather's father's obituary to make a point that she was lying on you. It's the things that you do that people be side eyeing you. Now y'all, I was like embarrassed for Meredith and Seth as they were sitting in a tub, but also at the same time I was like, I need that tub in my life. Now granted, I am currently living in an apartment, so that is not, I cannot do that. But that tub, I was like, see, that's the kind of soaking tub that I need in my life. I want to have a soaking tub where my whole body can be submerged. When I'm like from like neck down can be like submerged, and I could have me some nice, either some bubbles or like this little soaking salt or some bath bombs. I would love to have a tub like that in my life, y'all. I have gotten to. I don't know when it happened, but like now, like appliances for the house, I'll be like, ooh, I would like that. I seen this sink the other day, like, regular sinks that you be having in apartments. It got like 2 compartments, and some houses have it like that too. But this sink was just like one big sink, and it had like a little area where water came out. So like you put your tray right there, and you can like after spray your fruits and vegetables with vegetable wash, or if you do like me and I like to soak mine in vinegar, after you've done that you just put them in this little basket and the water comes right there and just like rinses them off, and it got like holes in the bottom so the water can just drain. I was like, when I get my house, and I'm going to get me a house, I want that sink, and I also want that tub that Meredith and Seth have in their house. I'm putting that in the atmosphere. I'm putting that out there. These are the things I want. I be looking like, ooh, I want to have like a pantry and have all my stuff like organized and labeled. Yeah, I'm at that stage now where like household appliances, I'll be looking at like, ooh, that looks so nice. I want to get that. Y'all, when did John get divorced? I didn't know that he had been divorced before. In question, was he divorced from Lisa's sister, or was he divorced from somebody else? But anyway, Lisa and John, they out, having dinner. And she's like, okay, I want Vita vodka or tequila, whatever she got. Is it vodka? Vita tequila vodka? Tequila vodka, that's two different things. The Vita vodka, whatever that liquor she be having. He's like, yes, that is our best seller. And she's over grinning like, yes. He doesn't know that we're the owners, but he's not on our payroll. And I was like, the fact that you said that makes me believe otherwise. Where am I at? Yeah, Lisa again, shut up. Where we at? She sat there and told Heather, if you hadn't used your father to lie on me, I wouldn't have to use your father to tell the truth. Sit down. Shut up. In that order. But Lisa really believes that she is entitled to talk to you any kind of way, and she's apologizing. You're supposed to automatically accept it and forgive her. Just like she wants Meredith to accept what she said. I was mad. I was angry. At one point, I lied and said I don't remember what I'm saying. But forgive me at this point right now. Don't hold no grudges. But at the same time, if you do the slightest of the things to her and you apologize, well, you just can't say those same things and just apologize. Well, why not? That's what you want us to do to you. So how come we can't do that to you? Whitney goes over to Heather's house. She going on about how Heather would never heard when Justin got fired. She's like, how am I going to be there for you when Justin got fired when I didn't even know Justin got fired? Heather, she is basically like, I have no time for this. Like, you mad at me about this rumor that I don't remember. You mad at me because I wasn't there for you when you going through this stuff with Justin have no job. I didn't know about it. Like... And now you want to be a champion for Lisa when Lisa does not need anybody to champion for her. Just last season, this girl couldn't stand you. And the only reason that she is even fooling with you right now is because she is on the outs with somebody who she considered her sister, even though she got with her sister's ex-boyfriend. Like, if Meredith and Lisa were not on the outs, I can guarantee you Lisa wouldn't be fooling with no Whitney. Heather, she finally realized that Lisa is no friend for nobody. And that's why she is giving her the girl, you can stay right over there. You don't need to talk to me. You can do what Lady T said and just shut up and sit down. But Whitney, she want to be the peacemaker, and she sees that Lisa is, Lisa wasn't looking down on me. She was just being a big sister. She basically called you basic when y'all first met. She's like, ooh, I need to give you a makeover. She's like, what's wrong with my outfit? It's very Utah. We live in Utah. Oh, Lisa gets on my nerves with her superiority and how she just thinks she is all that and some. I know this felt like a Lisa bashing this episode because it kind of was, because Lisa be working on my nerves with the hypocrisy that she got going on. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so in my beautiful Facebook video. You can click on it. You can like it. Share it with your people. You can come up with one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come up and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.